Dov Seidman, How we do anything means everything. Dive into the summary of How we do anything means everything by Dov Seidman and discover how the foundations of trust, transparency, and collaboration can drive success in today's digital world. Learn how the information age has shifted power to those who know how to share information freely, and why companies like Google and Yahoo have thrived in this environment. This introduction also discusses the rise of whistleblogging and the importance of how businesses operate, especially in an age ripe with uncertainty.
The power of collaboration. The first stadium wave was born out of a unique idea by a professional cheerleader, Crazy George Henderson, who encouraged an unbridled show of enthusiasm for the Oakland Athletics home team during a baseball game in 1981. The wave quickly became popular and succeeded because of perseverance, teamwork, and collaboration among the fans. This same principle of collaboration can be applied to the business world, where transparency, trust, and sharing of information are the new engines of commerce. In the information age, businesses that operate transparently and collaborate thrive over those that hold back information and follow traditional cutthroat capitalism. Companies are increasingly replacing command and control models with structures that promote sharing and collaboration, resulting in a new business model where power moves to those who know how to connect with each other to accomplish shared goals. The key to building trust and reputation is principled decision-making based on consistency of purpose. When companies act on these principles, they can accomplish anything, intuitively and with more clarity. The power of the Internet. The emergence of online shopping has given consumers more options and access to information. David Edmondson's downfall as the CEO of Radio Shack, due to falsifying his credentials, is an example of how dishonesty can be quickly exposed through the Internet, leading to widespread public knowledge. The term whistleblogging describes the event when information about a company's immoral or unethical actions spreads quickly from blogs to popular sites. Everything is now out in the open, making it more crucial for companies to operate with transparency and honesty. Nike and the certainty gap. Nike, known for its "Just Do It" slogan during the dot-com decade, learned that how a company operates is just as important as short-term profits. Transparency became crucial as people demanded accountability. Nike faced public backlash for using sweatshops overseas. The dot-com bubble burst and corporate scandals erupted, creating a certainty gap. Even the 9/11 attacks increased feelings of uncertainty. As companies embraced new rules and regulations to restore trust, Nike realized the importance of ethical practices and transparency in creating long-term value. Innovating corporate ethics. Rules of conduct versus business ethics in an age of transparency. People cling to rules to create boundaries and stability within their surroundings, but rules alone cannot account for every possibility. There will always be people who find ways around them. Rules of conduct do not replace morality, and just because someone can do something, it does not mean they should. Rules provide both floors that support and ceilings that restrict. Companies are moving toward a how emphasis on behavior to meet goals while operating transparently and truthfully. Transparent companies ask, "What should we do?" instead of, "What can we do?" to adhere to ethical standards in our age of transparency. Emphasizing how is not only moral and ethical, but also good business. Reliance on lists of do's and don'ts is no longer enough for companies to innovate, and they need to step beyond rote adherence and invest in building ethical and transparent corporate cultures. The power of hows. In a world where products and services are increasingly commoditized, businesses can maintain a competitive advantage by focusing on how they operate, rather than just what they offer. This means perfecting interactions with employees, customers, and suppliers. Developing a positive reputation is crucial for success, as it serves as a corporate advantage. Contrary to popular belief, altruistic helping is a natural behavior for humans, and reciprocity is innate. Consequently, treating others with respect and kindness can lead to trust, which begets more trust. The author argues that values-based thinking, emphasizing hows rather than whats, provides a better framework for business and for life. In the end, by developing a strong focus on its hows, a company can differentiate itself from competitors and gain an impenetrable competitive edge. Leading with vision and values. The key to being a values-based organization requires strong leadership that incorporates a clear vision, effective communication, seizing authority, planning and implementation, building succession and continuity, confronting complexity and ambiguity, wielding charismatic authority, inspiring others, being principled, rigorously facing the truth, reflecting on one's nature, pushing past established boundaries, being passionate, optimistic, and pursuing significance. Values-driven conduct does not happen automatically in an organization. It requires strong leadership with a clear vision of the future, which is essential for enabling leaders not to get lost in short-term details. Effective communication and enlisting help from others within the organization is important in achieving the long-term goal. Leaders need to take a firm stand and chart a clear course of action while assuming responsibility for their plan of action. Without a plan for execution, leaders can't move from point A to B. Leaders also need to build succession and continuity to attain long-term goals. A famous example is John F. Kennedy, who inspired NASA to put a man on the moon. Although he was assassinated, the leadership and resources he had put into place helped to achieve this goal. In addition, leaders must be prepared for obstacles that arise along the way and can confront complexity and ambiguity by making hard choices and maintaining focus on the big picture. Wielding charismatic authority is also vital to leading others in a respectful manner and inspiring them to achieve mutual goals. Being principled is crucial to achieving long-term goals, and leaders must rigorously face the truth of the present and reflect on their own nature to achieve success. Leaders must go beyond established boundaries into uncharted territory to achieve true change, be passionate about their goals and optimistic about their mission, and pursue significance. By following these vital leadership components, companies can become values-based organizations focused on the hows as much as the whats. The TRIP formula for corporate success. Establishing a strong set of corporate values and culture marked by self-governance is essential to connect with others in a responsible way. The TRIP formula, trust, risk, innovation, and progress, is crucial to achieving goals in the hyper-transparent and hyper-connected business world. The foundation for trust and respect is transparency in all activities, transactions, and connections. Understanding how to know, behave, relate, recognize and pursue objectives is critical. By making TRIP a watchword for corporate achievement, companies can move briskly and productively towards their vision.
In conclusion, Why We Do Anything Means Everything highlights the significance of embracing a values-based approach instead of solely relying on rules when it comes to running an organization. Companies need to focus on perfecting their hows and maintaining a positive impact on society and the marketplace. Embrace a strong leadership structure and adopt principles such as a clear vision, effective communication, principled decision-making, and a passion for your organization's mission. Overall, by focusing on corporate values, fostering a culture of self-governance built on respect and trust, and utilizing the TRIP formula, trust, risk, innovation, and progress, organizations can propel themselves towards success in today's hyper-transparent and interconnected world.